Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today I thought we'd take a look at the DC Icon Series number 8 Lex Luthor. Now, as you can see, he comes in his power suit, and giving you guys a 360 here so you can see all the nice details, and we'll take a closer look at them here in a second. But I wanted to mention that this is the second time I've owned this figure, just because the very first time I tried to move his right fist from left to right while it was still plugged into the figure, and because I hadn't loosened it up prior to that, it ended up breaking off. So I had to go and exchange that. So one of the things that you want to make sure that you do, here are the fists that he already comes pre-applied with in the package, is take it out first and then kind of work it left to right, kind of loosening it up, and then it should be able to move fine after that. But if you leave it in there and then go left to right, if it's really tight or there's some of the paint that's painted over the joint, so it's kind of gluing it together, you will probably end up breaking this piece off into the arm like I did. So that's why I'm bringing you this figure, or this Icons figure, a little bit later than the others, is because it was broken. But anyways, here's the fist that he does come with, or I guess I can bring these in a little bit closer, but yeah, you can see there's some nice detail in there, some padding, some armor and stuff like that. So pretty cool. The other set of hands that he comes with are kind of like these open grappling looking hands, and he has one for the right and obviously one for the left that I have him equipped with right now. But again, you can see some nice padding and kind of armor here on the top of him, even though it's the same color. And he comes with two fists that already have accessories applied to them. So you do get the rod, which I believe this is just the lightning rod. And then he has his energy blast buzzsaw there. He does come with one additional accessory, which kind of falls off pretty easily. So this might be something I leave in the package and don't leave it on the shelf, because it doesn't really hook on very well to the figure. But you can kind of get a look of what that looks like. So it's supposed to fit on any of the fists that don't have an accessory already pre-applied to it, and you can kind of see that there's like this little notch up here and here, and it's just kind of supposed to set on the hand. But well, that hand seems to be pretty good, but on this one or on the other fist, it doesn't really fit that well. So just something that I wanted to let you guys know. Alright, so taking a look at the other accessories, so you can see how the hand is positioned. So it's one of those things where this hand, whenever you're going to do it this way, so you can go up and down with it, or I guess you can do it however you want, but I think that looks pretty cool. But we're going to take that off for the moment so you can see the figure a little bit better. And we'll just replace it with this hand right here. So it has two of the same. And trying to straighten them up a little bit here. But anyways, let's take a look at kind of the top here. And as far as the face sculpt goes, it's a nice little modern take on Lex Luthor. I think it looks good. He's kind of angry, or very calm. I don't know. It's Lex Luthor, so he's thinking evil things. But the eyes, they're dead on. The eyebrows, they're very thin, very nice. His lips, I don't know how well it's coming off, but there's a different tone to the lips than there is the rest of the face. So they did paint that as well. So you can see that there's kind of a nice break there. The other thing that I wanted to kind of show is, some of the kind of off-white. It's kind of whitish blue that you can see that it's just very nice, very clean all the way throughout here. It's here and going around the kneecaps as well. So very clean, very nice. One other little issue that I had, so this will be in my second figure, is make sure you can see it in the light. You see those little black marks? Well, those are black mark here and there. And I was really scared because I thought that the paint had started to like rub off, or maybe it kind of rubbed off on the plastic when it was in the box. But scraping away at it, I found that it was just like black paint. So I'm eventually going to get it all off of there. But I wanted to leave at least enough on there just to show you that there was like some black paint, which I have no idea where that came from. His eyebrows, because there's no other black paint on the figure, so it was a little strange. But let's go ahead and get into the articulation of the figure. The head, it is on a ball joint, and it can go, side. Not really up and down too much, but it does do it a little bit, as you can see, and it does rotate, and it's very tight on there. With the shoulders, they did a really nice job on the shoulders. This is a soft rubbery plastic, so whenever you come up like this and you rotate, you can see that it stays up against the the chest and the back, so the body, but it's not going to break that piece off, so that's really good. So soft rubbery plastic painted right there. This rotates, and this rotates here at the bicep. You can see some nice detailed lines there in the bicep, which is really cool. The elbows, they're double jointed. One of the negatives is just because on the outside here, this is green, so they used, I guess, green in there, and on the inside, it's also green. So it would have been better if they would have painted just the outside of that purple before they plugged it in. But I guess some of the mistakes, they don't catch on to everything. So that's one of the things that looks ugly, and it's over here as well. So one of the things I wanted to point out. The wrists, they obviously rotate and they go, left to right. So with the chest, it has that ball joint up here. So where you're going to get your, turning motion, it's all going to be in the chest, and this will go back and forth, and you get some nice movement there. You do have the ab crunch here, and it goes front and back. Bring it down to the legs. If that will focus. I don't know why it won't. All right, so with the legs, this is also soft rubbery plastic, so if you need to go all the way out, you can. It can go forward. It can't go back any because his plate is it's pretty solid, so there's no give in there. I tried to rotate the thighs just a little bit, but I'm not really getting much out of that. There's obviously not a thigh cut there. But the knees, you have double jointed knees, so you can get quite a bit of movement there. And the boots also rotate, and then you have a little bit of movement here, the left and the right with the boot. It can also go back. And if you do that and put them on a flight stand where the foot is posed like this little piece here can come down. Whoops, well, it popped out right there. But there you go. That can come down some to kind of cover up that joint so it doesn't look as ugly. Because if you just left it like that, then that's showing. It looks a little weird. So you can just come down with that and it looks a little bit better. And again, you gave us pegs at the bottom of the boots and the feet, but you don't give us a stand to kind of balance them on. So it's something that I think would definitely improve this line, is if we got some stands. Don't have to have anything to connect in the back, but just something to kind of like a little foot plate to help them balance a little bit better on these shelves. But anyways, there is Lex, and one of the other very evil bad guys to battle Superman. There's Black Adam, so you can see them side by side. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.